everybody, welcome back to Jack on a Journey. My name is Jack and today we are showing you OSTERS IF and Kalmar in the big game. Are they both big games or are OSTERS? I would say they're both big games. Teams below us, if we win them both, will be up there, to say the least. Kalmar might be a little bit different because, you know, they're a big club. They're struggling, but they're still a big club. The form's been going, we got 4 points from 3 games, which I'm not too worried about, if I'm honest. If we can get 4 points from 3 games for the rest of the season, I'm more than happy with that. That should be middling, like 6th place, which we are at the moment. We're 6th place in the league. I'll show you the league table in a minute. We played Dolkurd after, so obviously we played Charlesburg and Utsixtens in the last episode. We then played Dolkurd, drew 2-2, Kalgvits and Titi getting the goals in that game. We then had Malby at home where we lost to a 95th minute own goal from Ramhorn. Really unlucky. Keeper made an excellent save. It kind of hit the post and it just stuck on the line. And both Ramhorn and the attacker were running to it. And Ramhorn kind of slid in to try and clear the ball. I think it just ended up in the back of the net. Unlucky for him. Erlandsson getting a late goal, a late equaliser. We went 1-0 up in that game. 84th minute, we went 1-0 up. It's been a couple of days, I forgot all about that. So we went 1-0 up in the 84th minute, we ended up losing 2-1. Brilliant. But we did bounce back away at 2 late goals again. Away at Adsviderberg. Luckily, Erlandsson and Titi getting goals, with Olsen for them getting the 92nd and 93rd minute goals. Luckily, they didn't bounce back. Have you seen Luckily? I can't remember if I've shown you Luckily. Antuna's gone, or he's going in December. I can't remember if I showed you this. It's been a couple of days since I recorded a video. I'll show you them anyway. I believe I showed you them. I remember talking about him, so unless I was talking to myself, I've shown you him. I can't remember. Here he is anyway. He's been playing very good. Very good for us. Let's jump straight into the game then. We're going to go with pretty much the exact same 11 we always seem to go with nowadays. It doesn't change too much. Darlin in goal, Geordie, Mikkelsen, Lawrenson and Ramhorn at the back, Titi, Jarrett in midfield, Kalgvits, Lockerley, Solero and Erlandsson up front. Obviously the midfield changed quite a bit, but other than that, no need to change it up. Like, I was going to show you the league table. There you go, the league table was there. We're sitting in 6th. We are still, so we're about 5 points away from 2nd, so we've dropped away from there a little bit. But that's fine, we're 11 points clear of relegation now, so we should be okay. If we can get a couple of wins today, push us closer, because the gap between 2nd and 1st has dropped as well. And we've all got a game in hand on them. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. If we win if we win both of these games, you never know what can happen. That would put us on, what's that, 33 points? We'll be up there. We'll be up there, to say the least. Let's jump straight into the game then, and hopefully we can get a result against OSTERS IF. Here's their team then. They're playing a 4-1-2-1, 4-3-3, whatever you want to call it, 4-5-1. So many different variations of this, which you can say. They got a guy called Frimpong. You remember Frimpong, the Arsenal kid? It's not the same bloke, unless he's changed to a left back. Mad guy he was. We owe OSTERS for what happened in the last match. I can't remember what happened in the last match. Don't even know if it was this season or not, but apparently we lost to them. Hopefully we can get a result today. If we do, that should see us probably sitting in 4th, depending on the results that go our way, obviously. But if we can end this game sitting in 4th, I'll be happy enough. But this highlight is going on for a very long time, so it might be an actual highlight. We haven't touched the ball yet, I don't think. OSTERS have just kept the ball to themselves. Lindberg finds Moses. Ball over the top to Larson. That's a decent ball. Great save from the keeper. But they've still got the ball to Lassen. Vagic whips it in. Mikkelsen clears it. And Kalgvits picks it up. That's a warning sign straight away from OSTERS there. But we managed to... Decent save from the keeper. And then we managed to clear it away very well. But 6 minutes in, we got another highlight here. Lockerley gets tackled, but finds Jarrett, who plays over to Kalgvits, whips the ball in back to Lockerley, but can't quite find him. Kalgvits again, can he get another ball? And he does. Frimpong heads it away. Erlandson picks it up this time. This is a good pressure here. Don't lose the ball though. Jarrett to Titty. He's going to have a shot. He tries to find Solero and can't quite get there. Mickelson heads it, but it ends up at one of their players. But Titty did very well to get the ball back there. And once again, we pile on the pressure with Kalgvitz on this left-hand side to Titty, to Jarrett. Someone have a shot. Luckily, has a shot. Gets his second of the season. Luckily, he's turned into a very, very good player. Much better than Antuna. I don't know why. Maybe it's strange. Maybe it's because he's... maybe this is my thing. Keep just falling over there. Antuna couldn't speak Swedish, but he also couldn't speak English, whereas I can speak English, obviously, because I'm an English manager. Whereas, luckily, he can't speak Swedish, but he can speak English because he spent all that time at Crystal Palace. So I don't know whether that means he can directly talk to me, like in team talks, he understands me more. I don't know if the game reads that as much, but as soon as he's come in, he's been excellent. I think that's his second goal. He's got 2 assists from 7 games as well. So decent for a guy that's just come in. And hopefully he can get another one. He is here though. Can he get the ball? And he can't. But the ball's staying in. We've got 4 players back. Ramholm isn't really, he's not really urgent to get over there. But Geordie's got the ball now. We are 33 minutes into the game. And their only shot in the game has been that first shot in the first minute or so. Erlandson on the ball, finds Solero to Kalgvitz. Kalgvitz takes a shot, and that's his 8th goal of the season. I would love to get him for another loan back for next season, Kalgvitz, but he's tearing up a bit too much, and I think I can't remember who his parent club are. They're in the top tier of Swedish football, but I just think they might want to play him in the first team next season. There's no way he's offside, surely. No way he's offside. That one defender dropped back far too much. But it's 2-0. Both wingers have scored. One of the strikers getting an assist and one of the midfielders getting an assist, which has been excellent. Jarrett has picked up an injury though. We'll take him off at half time. We've got Jack Clark on the bench. We've got Jack Clark on the bench, so we'll bring him on. But that was an excellent first half by the looks of it. We limited them to 1 shot, which was right at the start of the game, so fantastic. We take Jarrett off for Clarkey. Bring him on, and you might be winning. People seem stressed, but that's fine. It's the 2 wingers. Everyone else seems perfectly fine and game focused. If the 2 wingers want to be stressed, that's fine. We've got other players that can score goals. But we're up to 5th in the league. Look how tight that table is now. 6 points behind top. We got to play Falkenberg soon as well, so that's going to be interesting. Dickman whips in a ball and it's hit the bar. They've had 2 shots, but they've both been highlights, and one of them has been clear-cut chances. I would say the first one was a clear-cut chance, or a half chance at least. He was running through on goal. Probably should have scored in that first minute, but they've hit the post there. And it's getting closer and closer, friends. But it was 55 minutes in. It's 2-0. We should be okay. Right, an hour in. Now, that's an excellent interception from Titty. Is he going to belt it? He does. If he had scored that, that would have been excellent. Throw in from Frimpong. He just kind of stormed out of nowhere, picked up the ball, ran inside, and had a shot, which just went over the bar. This is excellent. Nice professional performance, but another shot is getting another highlight for them. This time, it's just over the bar. Not really worth a highlight. But we're going to make a substitution. Just the one, I think. We're going to take Erlandson off and bring on Hout. Yeah, Hout. I don't know why I had to think about that then. Hout on... We'll put you on support, mate. Obviously, it was in the last episode he scored. I don't think he's scored since then. So we'll give him another chance. Hopefully he can get another goal. Fingers crossed, anyway. Because he doesn't score much. That's why he doesn't play much, to be fair. You can't really complain if you're a striker. Even if you're a target man. If you're not going to score, you're not really going to play. Hout now on the ball, finds Clark, whips into Solero. He looks offside, but he headed it over anyway. And we got about 5 minutes left. I'm going to make another substitution. Take off Lockley, I think, because he was the most tired. Yeah, take off Lockley for Afakwa, who can fill in on that right-hand side perfectly well. And we got 5 minutes left. Probably just going to drop it down to balanced, maybe. Depends what happens here. Lawrenson's done very well there. Finds Moses. That's a fantastic goal. And are we going to... Right. We've let in a lot of late goals recently. Oh no, it's a kick-off highlight. It's a kick-off highlight. I think we're bottling this, boys. We've let in a hell of a lot of late goals recently. And I think we're going to do it again. They've just got their noses out of the sands. That's a great ball. Solero's in. Finds Hout. We're not going to bottle it, boys. We're not going to bottle it. What happened there? The defender completely missed it. Hout has got his ball. Got his second goal of the season, even, not his ball. Geordie with ball over the top, was it? Ball over two of their blokes. Completely missed it. Finds Solero, who just pelts it across the box for Hout to tap it in. Perfect end to the game. Instant response after they scored. And we're going to go to the 5 at the back. We don't have another centre-back on, but we're going to do it. Actually, we will be able to do it. We'll do that. And then Clarkey can go out onto the wing. And then we'll just do that. We'll stick Afaqua into that central role. You're pretty much next to the wing, mate. You can do it. It's fine. But we've got 3 minutes left of added on time. And we've got a 3-1 victory on our hands, which has moved us up to 5th in the league. Got a 2-point gap over 6th, which is excellent. 6 points behind top of the table. It's very, very tight. 3-1 victory. Decent. Passionately say I'm very happy, which I am. Excellent ratings all round by the looks of it. People looking confident, people looking calm. Hout's got another goal. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right, we're going to go on to the Kalmar game. It's away from home. If we can get a win, I'll be very, very, very happy. But it's going to be difficult to get a win. They did lose again today. They're not having the best of the season. But they have just come down from the top tier. So, like I said, it's going to be a tough way. We're going to stick with the formation we're going with. I haven't really used the 5 at the back formation recently. But we'll have to wait and see. I'll see you again in a second for that game. Right then, everybody, we are back in action against Kalmar. We're away from home. They are favourites to win, as expected. But we've only ever played the one game against them. We beat them earlier on in the season. It was 4-0 before the whole save started going messy. But we did beat them again. Was it 2-0? 2-0, yes. 2 late goals. Solero and Lemoyne getting the goals in that game. We've had a little bit of a shake-up, but a couple of players have been injured. As you can see, we've got a couple of players injured. Floren and Jarrett injured on the bench. Lockley picked up an injury. He'll be back for next episode. It's about a 2-week injury, I think. Hout is under offers from clubs for loan offers. So I've dropped him from the bench for today. Just because, his head might be all over the place. So it's a bit of a different team. Not too much, but a little bit of a different team. We've got Dahl in the goal, Geordie Mickelson, Lawrenson and Ramhorn, Titty, Clark in the middle, Kalgwitz, Afaqua, Solero, Erlandson up front. Like I said previously, if we can get a win today in this match, that would be insane. Absolutely insane. Away at home, Kalmar was one of the Swedish teams that I'd heard of, before. So when I saw that they dropped in the league, I was like, they're going to smash it. They're going to beat everyone. But to see them just above the relegation zone, it's pretty mental. They're playing a pretty similar style to us, except with the wingers dropped back a little bit. And defensive mids. It's like a 4-4-2, but defensive mids, I assume it is. Okay. The fans want to never go with the fans approach. I should learn the amount of years I've been playing Football Manager. I should learn this. That has redeemed it a little bit. But if we can win and results go our way, we'll be second in the league. That is just incredible how tight this league is at the moment, and I'm really pleased that we're involved in it at the right end of the table as well. So excellent start. Well, we're at halfway through the season, I think. So excellent first half of the season, I would say. I don't know how many games are left. 30 games do we play, I think. Geordie, that was a bit terrible, mate, but you've done well there. 30 games, so I think this is our 19th game. Yeah, 19th game, so one more game will be halfway through the season, so more than happy with this start of the season. If we can carry it on and get 62 points from the next, end the season with 62 points, I'll be ecstatic. I think I'll be very, very happy, and that should see us there or thereabouts, I think, with 62 points. I'll have to have a look at the... Oh, what a goal! Lawrenson with his second goal of the season. Get in there, my son. Titty's going a wrong way to celebrate. He does what he wants. I think it was him that put in the corner, was it? It was. Titty put in the corner, whipped it in. Lawrenson was there, the back post, nodded it in. 1-0 to Gefle against Kalmar. Come on, boys. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying now. 62 points. That is a finish and a half. Can I just finish my sentence before people score, please? That'd be great. Nice little curling effort from the edge of the area there. Bounce back straight away from Kalmar. Decent effort. Let's watch it again. Yeah, it's not too bad, is it? You don't really expect the keeper to save that. 62 points. We should be there or thereabouts at the end of the season. We should be... I would say... I'm going to have a look at how 62 points would get us in previous seasons. But I imagine 62 points near the top, I would have thought. But we'll have to wait and see about that. But we've got 5 minutes left of the first half. It is 1-1. Been playing okay, but they have been on top. As expected, to be fair. But it is now half-time, pretty much. A couple of bookings. We did go 1-0 up, but Anderson with that excellent curling effort for them sees it going in 1-1 at the break, and I want to be passionate. I think we're not doing too badly. We are not doing too badly. We're getting... They've had more shots than us, but set pieces, clearly we've scored one, so hopefully we can get another one. But we've had a lot of possession again. We seem to have a lot of possession no matter who we play, which, to be fair, when I usually play positive, it doesn't really matter. Set piece here for Kalmar. Was that a save or at the post? It hit the post. They're getting closer and closer to a second goal there, which is a little bit worrying. As expected, though. As expected, like I said. And there's another highlight. 56 minutes in. We're trying to kind of play fast ground balls to the strikers, and their centre-backs are just cleaning up every single time. And once again, it's a missed opportunity from Kalmar. Can we, bounce back and hit them where it hurts, kind of thing? Like, make them regret missing all these chances. We're going to be making our substitutions in a minute. We haven't done much at all going forward, so I think it might be get all the players. Like Solero and Erlandson just haven't done anything. Solero's nervous for some reason. So let's take him off. Bjork, yeah, be an advanced forward, mate. You haven't really played this season, but you're going to get a chance today. Sejdiu is a left mid. I feel like Kalkovitz can do something, that's the thing. Who else is nervous? Mikkelson's nervous and he's on the booking, so he's definitely coming off. I don't want anyone getting sent off, that's for sure. I'm going to keep it. Just get the two nervous players off. Everyone else seems calm. Get the two nervous players off, especially Mikkelsen, because he was on booking as well. Fingers crossed. I'm going to keep an eye on Titty because he is below 70%. But if we can hold out for a draw, that would be excellent. But I'm going to keep it positive for now, just because it seems to be working fairly well. 5 minutes left. It's still 1-0, boys. Come on. Keep hold of this, and this will be an excellent result. 2 minutes left. We seem to end, so we've got a draw. Unless we can score this corner, we've got a draw. They've cleared it away. That sees us staying in 6th and 4 points behind second. That's fine. Undefeated in the episode. That's more than the article. Remember, we're not expected to get promoted. It's just nice to be in the mix to potentially get promoted. I am very happy with what I saw. Excellent result. Oh, bloody brilliant. Bloody brilliant. I sounded well British then, didn't I? Bloody brilliant. Right. I do apologise for being on my phone, but I've written it all out about what episode we're coming next. So the next episode apparently is a cup match and Landskrona, wherever that is. So there. Oh no, we've already played them, Jack. Well done. So it won't be the cup match. It'll be that match. These two. They're second, to be fair. We've seen them play already. So yeah, we're going back with this match. I probably should have played that game. It's alright. It's alright. We'll come back for the Vestelas. I don't think we've played them yet this season, on video anyway. No, we haven't played them yet on video, so we come back for that. And Landskrona just after the cup competition, so, and then we haven't got too long left after that. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But if you did like that video, please leave a massive like. It would mean a hell of a lot to me. Please subscribe for the channel if you're new or you haven't done so already. I'll see you again tomorrow. Oh, not tomorrow, the next day, for another episode of Jack on a Journey. Thank you very much for watching.